What we saying, guys, today I'm going to go over the 6 key areas that you should be focusing on in order to improve in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Let's get into it. Okay, the best way for you to improve in neutral in Dragon Ball FighterZ is to watch my Neutral Nuggets playlist, link will be in the description. But jokes aside, be very mindful when you're in neutral. Have an objective. What am I trying to do? Am I trying to get out of the corner? Am I trying to get close to my opponent? Am I trying to get in? What is your objective? I feel like a lot of us go into neutral with no real objective, no real plan. We're just moving around, we're doing all of this with no end goal. Do you want to be in the air? Do you want to be in the ground? Are you trying to snipe something out? We need to kind of know what we're doing when we're in neutral. So having these things in our heads will allow us to have more of a concrete structure and enable us to get in a bit more safety than what we're doing before. If we don't prepare, we're going to fail. If we don't know what we're doing, we are most likely to get hit by stray things because we're not looking out for them. So as long as we're very mindful and have a plan, that's one of the best ways to try and improve your neutral in this game. Now when it comes to improving your defense, we have to be honest with ourselves. Do we get scared when we're blocking? Do we know our opponent's sweet spots? For example, Vegito around this range is very powerful. Gotenks can't really whip punish Vegito with a light normal hit. If the Gotenks player doesn't know that, they're going to have a hard time mashing and they're going to get hit by this, right? In certain moments, 6M and Dragon Rush are very powerful tools. But if you find that your opponent continually does a Dragon Rush after an IED, you can recognize this pattern and understand that this is what they're doing. This is called pattern recognition. Can you see the patterns that your opponent does when they're attacking you? Can you see how you're being conditioned? When you internalize all of these things, you'll find out that your defense improves drastically. So take what you're getting hit by in the match, bring it into training mode, practice it against yourself, and get comfortable. Now offense is the same as defense in the sense that offense is the same as defense. Do we know how we're going to open our opponents up? When I do this 50-50, do they tend to block low all the time? If so, I'll go high. Do they know how to handle proper 50-50 scenarios, right? We need to look at these kind of things and know our opponents. Can they handle stuff like this? Do they know what side I'm going to go on? When we internalize all these things, we start to see what our opponents can and can't do. Have we tested our own mix-ups on ourselves? We can't just go into a game and expect things to work if we haven't tried and tested it against ourselves. It doesn't make sense. So obviously when it comes to offense, try and find out what your opponent can block and can't block. Can they block 6N? Test them. Use all this stuff for information. What happens when I do a plus on block move? Do they tend to reflect? It doesn't just always have to be 50-50s. If you find that your opponent tends to reflect in scenarios like this, you can wait, whip punish them with a 2M and make them explode. It's not just simple 50-50 mix-ups and level 3 mix that you can do. There's a lot of layers to offense, which can be done through conditioning. So take these things into account and try and find out how you can improve your attack. When it comes down to execution, the only thing I can say is try and take your time with your combos. When you're learning combos, pace yourself. Learn it bit by bit, break it down, and then slowly but surely you'll be able to get the rhythm. Once you get the rhythm, then you know that you're on the right track. Another thing is just constant repetition. When you're in training mode, write down what combos you want to do and then keep doing them. 10 times on each side until you get them 10 times in a row, then move on to the next one. Once you've developed the muscle memory, then try it in game. It doesn't matter if you lose, as long as you hit the combo, you can take that as an accomplishment. Now knowledge is very important. If you know the matchup, if you know what your opponent's characters are capable of, and have the awareness to punish the things that you know that can be punished, it will put you in a very good situation. Being able to watch VODs and learn from your mistakes is another important part of improving in this game. If you find out that, for example, let's say you didn't know that this could be 2H from Jiren. Just small little things like this can make a world of difference. Try and learn the matchup. Know what the characters you're facing can do. Find out how to punish them. All of this stuff will aid in your improvement as a player. Last but not least, and the most important thing when it comes to improving in this game, is by improving your mentality. I know we all want to win, we don't want to lose, but we have to understand and have a growth mindset. What I mean by this is by taking the small things as the victories. The combo you pulled off, the mix you blocked, the neutral interactions that you used to not understand but now you understand. These are the victories. We take all these things piece by piece by piece. We improve on each one of these small things and next thing you know, you find that we've improved in all these different areas as a player. Mentality is the most important thing. This is a game which you can improve on. At the end of the day, we're all human, right? No one's a superhuman, no one became the best at this game in one day. Take your time, grow at your own pace, and you'll find out that you'll be a better player today than you were yesterday. Well, that's it for today, guys. I appreciate the support you guys have been giving me. As always, we're on the road to 1K, so please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Exalted Dojo to the moon.